And I'm talking to Toni Searle today, and you are a bridal makeup artist and hair
Yes, and
artist,
hairstylist,
hairstylist.
artist, you could say.
Yeah. So hi Toni.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, so I am Toni, and I basically use hair and makeup as a way to empower people to express themselves and be able to actually ask for what they want with their wedding day, rather than feeling like they have to follow like the traditional route, just so that they feel completely themselves and can enjoy it 100%.
Because so many people go down that traditional avenue, don't they?
Yeah.
With the bridal, the look.
Yeah, and it might not be them. Like they might feel like pressured into it, especially by friends and family. I know in the past when I wasn't as alternative, um, like I'd do like a slightly different look that would suit them, and then they'd love it, and then come back to me after their preview and be like, "Oh, my mum said it was too much for the wedding, so I'm just going to tone it down." Da, da, da. But I'm like, "But you loved it. So why are you doing that?" Like, yeah. So trying to stop that happening.
I suppose with traditional sort of makeup artist training, you get, I mean, I don't know what it's like these days, but years and years ago, I remember being a model for somebody who was doing some kind of, it wasn't Avon, but it was something similar.
Yeah.
And they were taught how to do makeup for certain occasions.
Yes.
And she said, and somebody said, "Oh, is this how you'd have it for a wedding?" No, 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 you wouldn't have your makeup like that for a wedding. So I don't know, are you trained in that way, or is it just, it's just a free for all?
Yes, I trained like 13 years ago. So the course I did at the time, it was like that. But now I kind of focus on looking at artists that I like and trying to see if they do masterclasses or one-to-one training. So I update my skills that way instead of doing like traditional sort of courses.
Yeah. And have you ever kind of considered doing your own masterclasses, like online?
Yes, that is a plan. It's just finding the time, and because I wanted to record it, but then I've got to get all like the proper setup and figure out how to edit it and stuff.
Because some people just do it on themselves, don't they?
They do, yeah. But
mirror.
I do, yes. So I do like lessons, but I was planning like a masterclass last year, but I just never have the time at the moment.
Yeah,
so it's just,
but then that's a good, that can be a good thing if you haven't got the time, because if you're busy with clients.
But eventually I think it will happen. I plan to do something.
So is there a big call then for bridal makeup brides to be that want something a bit more alternative?
Yeah, it's definitely on the rise now. In the last 2 or 3 years, I would say, like it's getting very popular, and I'm still having clients come to me saying they're struggling to find someone, so they're like glad that they found me. But yeah, I think I'm noticing more makeup artists popping up, which is good because people need the choice.
Yeah,
I think, and they need the inspiration, because I think sometimes they're looking for makeup artists for their wedding, and it's always the ones popping up are like they've sorted out their website, so they're all the first on Google searches are like the natural ones, the traditional ones, classic bridal, and then they kind of think, oh, is no one gonna be able to do my look? But I'm trying to get visible so they can see that there's other artists for them.
Yeah, so your USP is definitely alternative, as you say, be yourself.
Yes.
And then are these brides that are not going with the traditional white dresses as well?
Most of them, either quite colourful or like very floral, or black.
Yeah, the gothic.
Yeah.
I had bright pink shoes.
Did you?
So that was, I think that was as edgy as I got, actually. I did go with the traditional, everything else.
I love
then
that.
I had the bright pink shoes
so cool.
going on underneath.
Yeah.
But and do you have to sort of consider colour as like people's colouring?
Yes.
Yes, you have all of that to kind of consider.
Yeah, so like what goes with their skin tone and what will go with like the colour of their wedding, like that's in their wedding and their wedding dress. But I do try and get them to wear the colour they're wearing on their wedding day to their preview. So then you can see, because it does make such a difference, like in person. So
Yeah, because you still want it to match.
Yeah.
Unless they want a big clash going on.
Yeah.
But...
And I find as well, a lot of my clients are very pale and they've struggled to find someone who can match their skin tone because they're made to look orange. But I'm very pale, so I know. I've had that before, but I know how to match it very well because I'm used to doing it on myself. So.
Yeah, and that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you did. And did you have an alternative wedding?
I didn't. I wish I did. But I got married 10 years ago, and it wasn't really a thing back then.
Yeah.
But I think now my wedding would be so different. Like there's all these new suppliers have popped up, and just there's so much more inspo now.
Oh, you're going to have to renew your vows, aren't you?
It's a plan. I'm either renew my vows or go on a really nice holiday. So we'll see.
Yeah, weighing it up.
Yeah.
So have you always wanted to be makeup and hair? I'm calling you a hair artist because it just sounds really good, but it's not. It's a stylist, isn't it?
I prefer hair artist, to be honest, so I might change it.
Different.
Yeah. No, I wasn't really into makeup when I was growing up. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I ended up in office work. And then I think I was about 21, 22, and my mum just bought me a book by Bobbi Brown. All about makeup, the makeup manual. And then I was just playing around, and I liked her ethos of enhancing natural features rather than trying to mask and change what you look like. And I hated my job at the time, so I decided to do a part-time course. And then after that, I was just sort of like networking with local photographers and models, doing like portfolio shoots and stuff. And then 2 of my friends separately were getting married, so they asked me to do their makeup. And I just really loved it because I love weddings anyway. It's such an exciting day. And then they just felt really good, and it was just special. It was nice to be a part of it. And I just started out with makeup, and then a couple of years later, people kept asking me, "Do you do hair?" So I was like, "Oh, I better add it on." So I did some training with a local artist, and I didn't like it at first. Like I think it was just she was very classic. Like I learned all the classic styles, and it was very perfected, and like I could do it, but I found it really hard. But then I kind of one day it just clicked in my brain like, oh, I'm going to try this technique this way, and I started going into more like textured sort of boho detail, and I just much preferred that. And then I just went down that road, and I loved it after that. So I found some like online artists that did like training on there and just practice and gone the boho vibe.
So you're not a hairdresser like you'll cut hair and colour hair, but you can do all the styles.
Yes, that's right.
It's a talent because I can't do it. I mean, I can barely plait my hair, let alone do anything more funky. So like sort of back combing and describe a boho look. What would that be like? Lots of curls, lots of volume.
Yeah, very unperfected, bit of texture, like very effortless, loose, kind of laid back styling, I would say, and like more like if you have a down style, it's more beach waves than tight curls. And and like it suits a lot of my clients that don't want to worry about the hair all day. Like they don't mind if it goes a little bit out of place because it kind of goes with that sort of boho vibe.
Yeah, because otherwise you're worrying all day. My hair's out of place.
Yes. Because I know it's quite trendy at the moment to have like Hollywood waves, which look amazing. But they're very structured, and you have to be so careful with like moving it, and they're very stiff, and it's kind of like my clients would be like, oh, I don't want to enjoy myself and like move around because I'm going to ruin my hair, kind of thing.
That's it. A wedding day is a long day, and it goes on into the evening. So I think that the sort of boho-y, relaxed looks quite good because it's nice as well, and you can dress it up with accessories, can't you?
There's loads you can do with it. So a lot of my clients have flowers or like different hairpins, like celestial sort of vibe you can scatter around. But like people think sometimes, I don't know if they feel like it might just fall apart, but I've had feedback where like people have been moshing and head banging and it stayed in place. So it can still look loose but still like last. So
that's quite a talent, because I can't do if I kind of stick my hair up and say I'll do a messy bun, but it does like
fall out
a little bit. So
taken lots
right.
of practice, so I
Yeah.
wasn't always like that talented. But
Perfecting the
yeah.
messy look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool. And then if somebody wants, somebody does want a classic look, can you offer that as well?
I can, but I tend to recommend other people that would be better for that,
Okay.
suited for that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause
Is that because that is your style and that's where what you specialise in?
yeah, so like I think that because I've specialised in like boho and alternative, I'm a lot better at that. Like my skills are there.
Yeah.
Whereas I can do classic, but I'm a bit out of practice. And
Yeah.
then I've got actually one. They put me through another company, and it is a bit more classic. And I hadn't done like the style for a few years, so like at the preview, it didn't go as well as I wanted it to. But then I figured out afterwards, I like, oh no, I needed to do it this way. So then I've like messaged her after, like, oh, I'm going to do this, and so
Yeah.
we'll see if it's. I'm sure it will be better on the wedding day, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I did say like at the preview, I was like, this isn't what I specialise in. So
that's it. You're being
it's
open.
like,
You're
yeah,
being honest, and they still want you to do it.
yeah.
So it's not like they've kind of gone
exactly.
and found somebody else.
Yeah. So, but even if they did want to, I would help them find someone better, because I'm not all about, oh, give me all the brides, I want all the money. It's more, I want to help them have the best look for their day.
Yeah.
And that might not necessarily be me, it might be someone else suited them better.
Yeah.
So,
and that's good, because then you're authentic and you're
yeah,
showing that as well. And
yes,
and you've got that network around you with other hair and makeup artists. Yeah.
exactly.
Is it just weddings? Do you do other occasions?
Yeah, I do any occasion. Yeah, people want me for. So yeah, parties, like hen parties, charity balls, or whatever, like whatever
Yeah.
people want me for, really.
Fancy dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And do you do like special effects makeup? Did I see that on your website? Special effects makeup.
No, that is
that something coming? That's a bit more specialised,
yeah,
isn't it? Like Halloween stuff and.
Yeah, I think if like there's a few things I'm focused on for the next few years, but then maybe in the future, like I wouldn't say no to it, but it just depends if I can fit it in.
That would be another training,
yes,
wouldn't it? I suppose the special effects is more like people that worked in TV.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I've tried like a few like Halloweeny special effects looks on myself before, but yeah, I've not really tried to practice it properly or anything yet.
Yeah.
But I do love it. Like, but it's
and would you use like different types of makeup for that, like sort of not face paints, but that kind of thing?
Yeah,
would it be different?
It'll be different. There's like, and then you can use like liquid latex and just like various other products. You'd have a whole other kit, I think.
Completely different.
Yeah, very different.
So is there a brand that you use on your clients, or do you mix it up?
I mix it up. There's a few new brands I've discovered this year. I'm trying to support more small businesses now. So there's one called Jolie Beauty, and her eyeshadow palettes are amazing. So I'm using them a lot. And I think it's Jelena Cosmetics. So there's a makeup artist I know in Yorkshire, and she's friends with these two people that made Jelena, and their products are really lovely. So yeah, I think I was just fun discovering new products. Really, that way is nice. So.
And all your products are cruelty free.
Yeah, all vegan and cruelty free.
Vegan and cruelty free. And that's something that you're quite passionate about as well,
yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm vegan myself.
Yeah.
So I'm very hot on the research on that side, and then I do get clients that it's really important to them. So yeah, that's why I say about it a lot.
Yeah,
people are looking for that.
You've won awards, haven't you?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Go on. You can brag. You can flex them.
So 2 Lux Life awards. One was for like Vegan Wedding Services award, and then an alternative hair and makeup artist award. And then Quirky Weddings last year, they are a directory online and they do wedding fairs, but it's all like alternative businesses. So I won like the most unique hair and makeup artist last year for that. So
well done.
Yeah, thank you. I'm entering again this year, so hopefully I can win 2
directories. Are these people that are looking for somebody like yourself?
Yes.
They would go to these directories, and that's how they would look for somebody.
Yeah. There's quite a few now. Yeah, they're really good. I definitely recommend there's probably about 6 I'm on now that are alternative and a few gothic ones. Yeah.
So does that mean that you travel anywhere? Yeah, because
Yes.
it would be UK based or national website, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah, so last weekend I was in Wales. The week before I was flying to Scotland for a wedding, which was amazing.
And we're based in Berkshire, so you're in Bracknell, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did just get last night an inquiry for Norway, which I was like, yes,
cool.
I really want to do, but it's next Tuesday. So I was like, that's a bit short notice.
And would you have to? Do you pay for your own travel expenses, or do you put that?
They would pay for travel, as well. So
is that too short notice?
Yeah, well, it's just like figuring out childcare and stuff. And
the logistics,
the
life stuff.
Yeah, the life stuff.
Yeah. But that's good though, that you're being seen, you're visible, you're winning awards, entering again.
Yes.
And there's this real need for something different. Not everybody wants to be mainstream, do they?
No, that's right.
Or like you say, I mean, I've seen some of the programs like the Don't Tell the Bride and all that, those sorts of programs where the bride, and there's another one, is it Say Yes to the Dress?
Oh yeah, Say Yes to the Dress.
I remember watching that once, and is that the one where they got 2 options?
They have a few different options.
And then there was a bride that did want to wear black, and the family didn't want her to
Yeah.
wear black. So it's that classic. They're torn, aren't they? Like,
I'm like, but you do what you want because
it's your day. Yeah. People please, don't they, for the families, and
they really do.
Yeah. And it does happen. It does happen. Yeah. And there's a program as well called, is it Glow Up?
It is.
Yeah.
BBC 3, I think it's on.
Yeah.
Glow Up. So I haven't watched the latest series, but I do watch. Watch it when it's on. But
is it 3 people that go on, and there's professional?
Yeah, I think there's like 10 contestants, and then you've got 2 main judges, Val and Dom, I think.
Yeah.
And then they have like a guest judge every week, and they have a different creative brief every week. And so they do 2 challenges a week, like for different parts of the industry. So like fashion, TV, commercial, like occasions, red carpet. And then they have to create a look to a certain mood board as well.
So is that something that you would you? I mean, not that you would go on TV and do all that, but if you were sort of thrown in that situation, because you're saying that you kind of specialise in one area, but if they said, "Oh, do this look," you'd be up for the challenge, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So like the one I did in Scotland, I was originally down for hair, and then they were getting married on the Tuesday, and the Saturday before, their makeup artist actually cancelled on them. So they phoned me and was like, "Please, can you do our makeup?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I'll do your makeup." But they were a very quirky couple, very different, and their looks are their inspo was very editorial.
Okay.
So one of them, it was really ethereal, but then she bought these flowers to like stick on her face. So like I did all that, and then the other one, it wasn't so editorial in the end, but like her inspo was, so it was a bit slightly different. But then it sort of make it so it matches the vibe of the day and like suits their features and stuff. But and then the one with the flowers on her face, she had like very fluffy curls. I had to like do a lot of back combing and stuff.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was very different, and they had like so one of them was wearing like a 70s dress with like flared sleeves, and she had like chainmail over the top as like accessories, and then the other one is sort of very Victorian-esque like frilly dress. So it was very, very quirky. Like that was really fun to do.
Are you allowed to put photos of your work onto your website?
Yes, so usually I'll network with the photographers, and they'll give me a few photos, which is really lovely of them.
And that's good for inspiration as well. Somebody's looking, they go, "Oh yeah, you did that, or you did that. Oh, I like that look. I like that look." And then do you do all the bridesmaids as well? Do they go down the road? I mean, do you ever get a wedding where the bridesmaids are like, "No, I want to wear pink"?
Sometimes, usually the bride will be more alternative, and then the rest of the wedding party will be more subtle or toned down.
Low-key.
Low key.
So you don't always get like the full.
Not always. But it's fine. Like, it's nice to do something different on everybody, I think.
As well.
So,
Yeah.
mhm.
So what's next for you? So awards, and
Hope so.
possibly some tutorials to come if you've got
Yes.
time.
Yeah, and I've still got a job on the side, so I'm working towards just going fully freelance.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to. So I trained in facials, so I want to get back into doing that, and then I might train in a few other like services like Indian head massage and
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, but
because you must know about the products as well. That I mean, obviously you handpick the products that you want to use, but then and you know about the skin colouring and things like that. But then if somebody's got specific skin issues, you need to know what products work well for them as well.
Yes, so I actually offer 15-minute skin consultations for free, because I find a lot of people go online to get help with their skin, and I'm like, and everyone starts recommending all these products, and I'm like, you need to know so much about the person already, what they're using, what their lifestyle's like, and a lot of people don't really know what their skin type is, so they think they're one thing, but actually when you ask all these questions, I'm like, no, you need to do this. And yeah, so a few of my clients have done this recently, and like within a month they've said their skin's improved already. Most of the time you need to simplify your routine. I think people are using way too many products and then their skin can't handle it. Because I know mine, when I use too many products, my skin just breaks out.
It breaks out. Yeah, you're using all these the oils and the serums and the moisturizer. I mean, I go crazy with moisturizer and I have this shiny face. So I've got as I'm getting older, you know, pores and all the unsightly things going on.
Yeah, but I think like I just end up stripping it back, and they use 1 or 2, 3 products, and then the skin's much better. So
yeah, and then you mentioned lifestyle as well, because it's what goes in as well as what goes on. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. And then if you get when I was young, I'm showing my age. I mean, I was a bit gothy when I was young actually, and as I've got older and had children, I've kind of calmed down a little bit. But you know, I style my hair different colours, and I always wanted like the pale look was big.
Yeah.
For me, when I was young, I mean, I've got quite a warm tone to my skin. I'm quite pale, but I've got this warm tone. So it was always a challenge.
Yeah.
And actually, when I was a teenager, I used to put talc on my face.
Did you? That was a thing.
Just like not like throw it on, but I used to get like the blusher brush and just use, instead of like loose powder, I just use talc. But so again, if somebody wants that kind of translucent look, or that very porcelain look, do they end up having to wear a lot of sort of face?
Yeah, I've not had anyone not wanting to match their skin tone though. So yeah, I've sort of just matched what they have.
Because they're naturally, a lot of them are naturally pale anyway.
Yeah, naturally cool toned.
Yeah.
So it's not just the foundation, it's like the blusher products and like if they want contour or bronzer, you need like a cool tone.
Yeah.
So finding those sort of products as well, because a lot of mainstream brands they're always very warm tone bronzer, so it's quite hard to find. But yeah, I do know a few that do the cool tones. So
yeah. So it's
just
a lot to consider, isn't it?
But then it looks like, so I want makeup to look like it's part of them rather than, so I want to see, so it's like if I just did it on you, I want people to go up to you and say, wow, you look like beautiful, rather than, wow, your makeup looks so nice.
Yeah.
Like, so it's, they don't see the makeup first, they see you. If that makes sense.
So we're going away from the kind of glam rock
70s. Unless you want that.
And just looking natural. And that sort of, when you mentioned earlier, like the Victorian look, you kind of think that, don't you, that sort of natural, where they weren't allowed to, was it then Victorian times that they weren't, it was a bit kind of taboo to wear makeup?
Yeah, I think so.
I know times have changed, haven't they? Sort of, if you go back in history, like pre that, it was all the very white, the very over made up look, and then Victorian times it kind of went the other way, didn't it? And it was always like the natural red lips and then the very natural look. But that's quite a thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Because I find a lot of people look at my work and they're like, oh, that looks really natural. Like, even though I've done like a smoky eye with black eyeliner, I've
Yeah.
just done it, and I don't know how I do it, but it makes it look natural still. But
So you
like
haven't
it's
used like
part of
very
them.
harsh
Yeah, I think it's the
lines.
tone. Maybe the tones are right, or like the shape suits their face. And, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe could
Yeah.
be that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you work anywhere. So if somebody wants
Hmm.
to come and find you, so they find you online on your
Yes.
website.
Yeah. Website. Do you want me to say the?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's ToniSearleMUA.com, and then on Instagram is Toni Searle Bridal,
Yeah.
and Facebook Toni Searle Beauty as well.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
you're on all the directories if you're
Yes.
looking for makeup artists.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for talking to me
Thank you. It's been
today.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.